What's going on, guys? Today I'm buying a car. I'm here at Impact Motors. The process is pretty interesting, so I'll let you guys know that, but I'm super excited, a little concerned about driving, but we're gonna figure it out. But I ended up purchasing a Ford Ranger Wildtrak, a 2016 with about 50,000 kilometers on it, and I wanted a vehicle that could do everything, you know, if we're looking at land, if we're off-road. Also, I think the driving here is insane and people take too many risks, so safety is a big concern. So I wanted something bigger, more sturdy. Plus I wanted a truck so I could, you know, if I need to get shit done, I can get shit done. The process is pretty interesting because the seller still had possession of the vehicle, and so it's kind of like on consignment with the dealership. So they were sending me photos of different vehicles that they have available, because not everything is at the dealership. These are more like imported cars that have never been driven, and so this vehicle is gently locally used, and so the seller had possession of the vehicle until it gets sold. So they're still driving it and using it, which is different than if you bought a used car in the US. They wouldn't be doing that. What I learned about the car market here is that newly imported cars, even if they're a couple years old, even if they're used in the other country that they originated from, would be considered a new car here. And they're significantly more expensive, just like if you bought a new car in the US. As soon as you drive it off the lot, the property value or the value of the vehicle goes down. Same concept here. I went with a slightly used vehicle for the price, and also this kind of expensive vehicle. It was 4.4 million Kenyan shillings, which was about $35,000, which, to be honest, is more than I wanted to spend, but safety and utility were important, so I figured I'd make the investment. I was referred to these guys by an attorney friend that I know. The owner's son actually works with her, and they work at this wealth management firm, so I felt pretty comfortable. She also checked out the agreement of sale and all the documents, so I felt pretty comfortable. Although sending the wire, they canceled my wire 3 times because they have 2 office addresses here and I used the wrong address, so they kept canceling the wire. And basically wiring a large sum of money is always a bit nerve-wracking. It actually took 2 business days to arrive, so while you're sitting there and your money is in limbo or in the ether, it's a little scary. That's why it's super important to use someone reputable. But everything has worked out, and check out the vehicle. It's mostly good shape. We do have a little thing, I saw that before, a little denty dent. What is that? Okay. I think the big thing here is the interior is real nice. Oh yeah, it has outlet, 12-volt. So I'm here with Gerald, and we're buying a car. And we're at Impact Motors.
Yes, Impact Motors.
And it was tough because it took me a long time to transfer the money, and someone else also almost bought the car. He held it out for me.
I put my cancer. And now there it is.
And here it is. I don't know, how long have you been in the car market?
I've been in this business for 17 good years.
And what got you into this business?
I think it's passion, and also I found it fulfilling that time. Still fulfilling. When I make somebody drive, I feel happy.
Yeah.
I love cars too.
What's your favorite car?
Well, Porsche Cayenne.
Yeah? Porsche. That's a good one, yeah, for sure, for sure. Do you sell to a lot of foreigners, or is that pretty rare? Or?
Once in a while, it's not very, the locals are more, but also I serve the foreigners because, as you can see, we are very near places where foreigners stay.
Right.
We serve them quite a lot. And it's seamless. You just come, process the process for you, and you drive home happily.
If someone wanted a specific vehicle, would you be able to arrange importing or finding one locally for someone?
Sure, we do that. We actually do car importation on behalf of our customers at a fee.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, if you need a vehicle, that's a good place to come to be able to do
Most
that.
welcome. Bring more, bring more, bring more, bring more. It's good business.
Yeah, so I've had a successful transaction here, and it's funny, this was the first vehicle you guys sent me, and this is...
Better bring the best, because even the one we got for a replacement, I didn't like it. That's why I had to struggle and get this one. You'll see it later on, it's back somewhere there. It's not the same grade as this one.
Right.
Yes.
So yeah, it's been a good experience, so I appreciate it.
We appreciate your patronage, and we're always happy to serve our clients.
Oh, could you kind of explain the process of purchasing a vehicle for people that, may not be from here? How did everything work?
It's actually very straightforward. You start by identifying the car you need, and in the event we don't have that car, we can always look to source it for you. And after that, when we agree, we go to the payment stages. When we make the payment, we prepare the car for you and do all the other documentation on your behalf. Especially because you may not be very conversant with the processes of transfer, that one will assist you. And at the end of it all, you own the car legally without a lot of hassles.
So could you explain that a little bit with like the logbook and the number plates? How does that work?
Yeah, the thing is, most of the cars we sell are pre-owned, either owned by owners in Kenya or imported from outside. And after you purchase the car, we normally have to arrange to transfer the car to your ownership, where we need your documents, your PIN, and then we can now transfer the car and follow up the process until we give you the physical logbook for the car you have purchased. So you don't need to be running from one government office to the other. We do that for you.
Yeah, that's big, because I would have no idea what to do.
You'll get to be lost. Yeah, I'm telling you. But we have experience, we know the process, and we do it very seamlessly.
And that's part of the purchase, right? So there was
Yes,
no other
yeah,
fees for me.
No extra fee. No extra fee. That's our package.
That's nice. So the plates are really important here,
Yeah.
because in the U.S. we have a registration, and the plates are a different thing that they go to.
The plates is the actual description of the car. In fact, they even have an area you can scan to get the full details of the car.
Oh, I didn't know that. And as of right now, KDP is a pretty new. Yeah.
Because most recent number is now KDU.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty new. And Ryan, we are happy we got this car because it's not being used locally, so we know we are giving you a car of good quality.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited. It's going to be fun trying to drive back.
We go to Mount Kenya.
Let me get some practice in first.
Yeah, you have to learn how to drive on the Kenyan roads.
Oof, yeah.
Maybe you need a co-driver sometime.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, because I'm driving back, so we'll see how it goes.
Remember, we keep left.
Yeah, stay left. That's what I'm telling myself. Stay on the left.
Turns all left.
But okay, thank you.
Welcome. Thank you so much for your patronage. We really appreciate it.